I'm David Hazell, the Managing Director of Onetrak equipment here in Australia, and today I'd like to talk about the new Hidromek HMK310 long chassis excavator. This machine is relatively new into Australia. It is the new Generation 4 excavator, the H4 series, and comes in at a 32-tonne mass, genuine heavy-duty construction machine. And we're proud to represent Hidromek here. So the thing about Hidromek, the thing about this machine is that it's a heavy-duty machine. There's nothing light about a Hidromek. They come with quality steel components, let a little bit extra bracing and things in the undercarriage, for example. We've got C-frame heavy-duty gussets here. We've got 3 track rollers as standard, extra weldments, just a really heavy-duty platform. These are a serious construction machine. The fit and finish on the Hidromek stuff, being European, is first class, and these machines are really very impressive when you get close to them. We're running a 6-cylinder Isuzu engine with 216 horsepower. We've got twin variable displacement Kawasaki pumps in this machine, a little pilot pump here, and also on the HMK310s we do run an additional gear pump for a additional bi-directional line for an attachment like a tilting quick coupler, thumb grabbers, those sorts of things. Still standard with the hammer piping from standard. We've got good service points from the ground here for easy serviceability. We're running quality hose components, quality valves, really well laid out hydraulic hose routing. So it all synonymous with the Hidromek quality. You know, the finish and feel of these doors, everything's nice and heavy. We've got galvanised plating on heavy duty hinges, full-length hinges. We bring these into Australia with what we call tropical doors, so more perforation in there so they can work in extreme climate like Australia. And they've been performing exceptionally well. Coming around the back of the machine, we've got the new H4 profile counterweight, which to me is a sexy looking counterweight. Really looks great. And the quality keeps going. Reversible cameras, rear taillights, factory guarding over them from standard. It's just a quality machine. Good clearance underneath the machine. Like I said, C-frame gussets, track rollers, good turret height in the slew. All comes with a standard 310. Moving around to the cooling system, we have the a hingeable air conditioning condenser. We've got the coolers sitting in a stacked fashion. We've got the removable screen for any sort of pollen or anything that comes into the machine. Very well sound insulated around these machines and around the engine bay, so they're extremely quiet. And with the Isuzu engine, extremely fuel efficient. So feedback so far from the Australian market has been outstanding. Just really well laid out, nice open areas. Donaldson pre-cleaner at the top. First class machine. And it just looks good too. This new bright white with the H4 system. The Hidromek designs they've run red dot awards in Europe for the ergonomics and cabin designs. They're a smart looking machine, but unlike some of the prettier machines in the industry, it's also tough. They're strong. We put a lot of these machines over the years into extreme applications, and they perform exceptionally well. Up into the wheelhouse, I'll just jump up here. The feedback we get from the operators about the Hidromeks is just that they're a really nice balanced machine to operate, and the trimming control on the Hidromeks is right up there. Exceptionally fine inching manoeuvre, final trim capability is just really intuitive. So it's a real sales feature. We really love getting to the point in a deal where we can actually get the operator in the cab and let them have a play and give us some feedback, because invariably it's great. So that's a great thing. And just the finishes in the cab, like we've got little pull down blinds all the way around the machine for additional sort of comfort for the operators. Even on the rear window, that sort of thing. We've got a cool box here with the air conditioning running through it, so put your drinks and things in the back. Additional storage here on the left-hand side. Full climate control at your disposal. Air suspension, fully adjustable seat. Heaps of room. All the additional buttons and RCV controls are all standard on the clubs. As far as room, you've got full adjustability in the seat. as well as the base moves backwards and forwards with the clubs. So it really is in a position you can find yourself that you can't be comfortable in the machine. And even from a room perspective, you know, there's so much room in these things. You know, it's a massive cab. So you know, operators love the Hidromek, so it's a great seamless feature. We've got an 8-inch LCD screen there, and you know, all the quality components, JCB stereo and speakers. Really, really nicely appointed cab. Okay, I'll jump out and I'll get to the boom. The cabs I've spoken about a fair bit. You know, the wiper, I have to touch on that because we've got a 2-piece wiper that wipes the bottom screen and the top screen. It shouldn't necessarily be a sales feature, but you know, on the Hidromeks, that's usually unique to our machines. Most others just do the top screen. So you know, from an operator's perspective, they've got that covered as well. Rexroth train valves, full diesel refueling pump inside the battery box. And when you get to the boom and the bucket, well then, now we bring these into Australia with what we call a dual radius digging bucket, which is important in the context that when your teeth curl around, the back of the bucket doesn't touch the ground. It increases fuel efficiency and increases breakout force. That's standard with the Hidromeks, and we also bring them in with Hardox 450 webbing in the back and the side of the bucket, so they're a really, really nice bucket. From a structural component point of view, the boom ends, the boom base, the lift points, we've all got heavy duty cast sections. We've got fish plate, additional guarding on the inside of the arm. We've got bronze graphite bushes in all the main points to increase greasing and service intervals. And again, it's just heavy. They're a really heavy, well-balanced machine. So this is the HMK310. We're really pleased to present it here at the show and getting some demonstrations out there. And please call Onetrak and any of our team for a quote, and we'd look forward to dealing with you. Thanks very much.